If you're looking to get an apostille for the Philippines, this is what you're going to need to do. My name is Rufus. I'm the Notary Dude here in Los Angeles, California. I do general notary work, but I also process a lot of apostilles, especially in California. In California, the most common apostilles I process is for the Philippines and also for Mexico. Typically, the situation is this. People are living in Los Angeles. They have property in the Philippines. They do not want to go to the Philippines to buy or sell a property. So what they'll do is they'll do a special power of attorney. What that means is they're going to appoint someone to act on their behalf to sign documents. So they do a special power of attorney here in Los Angeles. They will then have a notary public in California, here in Los Angeles, notarize their special power of attorney form. Then they can take it and use that in the Philippines. Now, before the Philippines is going to allow you to use that special power of attorney form, they not only want to have that notarized by a California notary public, but also they want the Secretary of State to put their stamp on it, authenticating it for a foreign country use, and that is called an apostille. To get that, it can be a little bit tricky. So not only do you have to get the document notarized, you're also going to have to get it apostilled by the state of California. That is where I come in. My name is Rufus. I do notarizations all the time here in California. I can notarize your special power of attorney form. I can then hand deliver it to the Secretary of State here in downtown Los Angeles and get the apostille process for you. What are you going to need in order to do that? Well, the first thing we need is a special power of attorney form. That form needs to be drafted up, and that form is going to have signers. Those signers are going to sign their name on that. Then the notary will notarize their signatures on that page. After that notarization has taken place, they can then go to the Secretary of State to get the apostille done. That is the complete process. Well, how long does it take to do all of this? Well, that's going to depend on you. How quick can you get that special power of attorney form drafted up? I suggest you get it drafted up by somebody in the Philippines to make sure the verbiage and everything is correct, because that's where that special power of attorney form is going to be used in the Philippines. So they'll draft it up according to their verbiage, because every state, every country is different with how they handle special power of attorney forms. One thing to look out for when you're doing this is the names. You have to remember, when you're getting that document notarized here in Los Angeles, the notary is going to ask you to provide a valid ID before they can notarize your signature. I understand in the Philippines and Mexico, sometimes the names you use might be a little bit different. For example, in Mexico, they take on both the mother and the father's last name usually. If that's the name you have on the power of attorney form documents, you're going to have ID that matches up to that name before a Los Angeles notary will notarize that document. So you need to make sure the names on that document match up with the names that are on your ID. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get it notarized. So that's the first thing to look out for, is the actual names. The second thing is that document has to be notarized correctly. If it's not notarized correctly by an experienced notary public, when you take it to the Secretary of State, they will reject that apostille, and you may need to do the notarization all over again before it's going to pass. So again, my name is Rufus. I'm the Notary Dude here in Los Angeles, California. My contact information is below. Call me if you have any questions. I process a lot of notarizations and apostilles for the Philippines specifically. I know what the Philippines is looking for. I know how to get it notarized here correctly by California law. So call me. Again, my name is Rufus. Phone number is below.